the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will be first on the attack. They got an efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack. Now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Hawaii's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dickens. Under fire. Makes the catch. Powers through the defender. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun to give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away. And
unleashes one deep. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's open on the right. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. On fourth down, going to the air. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the counter. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Dickens. Bring in the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. On target over the middle. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. They punt it away on fourth down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's Dickens. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The jet sweep pass. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Oh, they're after him! And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. One final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Off play action on 1st down. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll try the run. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Did the work himself.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off. He chews up.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Dickens. Gets it out fast. Bounced off his feet. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Parker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Dickens. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dickens. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time he's got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Puts it out of the air. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off play action. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Ben, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
First down for the offense.
The give on the inside. Turning it on! Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Power football with the run.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dickens. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking to throw, it's Dickens. Quickly complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Sims. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. They believe they can run right here. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13.
Hawaii 20, UTSA 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry up. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself in.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. And he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll leave it with him. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Dickens. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
good enough for first down.
Handoff to the lone back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Back to pass. Got it in the middle of time. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Dickens. He's got the tight end. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. If that's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed, they have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
27, UTSA, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
At the 34. That's a 1st down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
3rd down coming.
Just keeps slinging it. Looking left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
4-yard line. 1st and goal, UTSA.
They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quick handoff. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Give to the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Tulsa rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there.
Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another...